They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but to former President Jimmy Carter, anything that cost more than a few bucks was too much.
He'd come in, the first thing he'd want to know is how's business. He was a child of the Depression, and so if it was 50 cents, it killed him. But if you wanted $50,000 for a good cause, he'd give it in a minute.
Philip Kurland runs the Plains Trading Post and knew the Carters well. He says throughout history, he's heard the former president painted unfairly when the true image of Carter should have been his presidential smile.
It's a bad rap that he was a bad president. He was a president that led us through some very difficult times. Everyone talks about the Iranian hostage crisis as doing him in, but not many people have gotten to talk to a survivor of the hostage situation. So I walk up to him and say, how do you feel about the way President Carter handled the Iranian hostage situation? He stared me in the eye, smiled, and said, I'm still alive. That's a positive.
Today, Philip and all the people in Plains choose to picture the winning moments that former President Jimmy Carter had in office during his post-presidency humanitarian works and even while playing sports.
The governor asked you and I played a match against Jimmy Carter and one of his aides.
Really? Did you win? Or?
You know, I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm not sure we played. We weren't playing killer tennis, so. But I did meet him, and certainly always a gentleman. He probably didn't get the type of appreciation and recognition he should have.
Through every milestone, Plains celebrated their first son, and the woman behind as many cakes says trying to represent the president's life through frosting was an honor.
Every time they've ordered something from me, it's always been, they leave it up to my creativity. So I wanted to depict his favorite things, you know, what he was about, you know, planes and habitat, and of course him being president, state senator, and governor, you know, wanted to add all those little nods to him.
Now the city of Plains is preparing for the former president to be laid to rest next to the love of his life, Rosalynn. They'll be buried here in their hometown, their final way of making sure people continue to come back to the city they loved. In Plains, for your hometown news source, I'm Jamie Worsley.